Alright. Going back to the game.
Back to talking to Nigel.
Nigel. Hi, Mr.
Nigel.
Thornberry. How you doing? That accent
so
drifted
bad.
across
That
an
was
ocean.
so
Shut up.
Your accents suck.
Agency?
Oh dear, you're not the typist from the spiffy specialty agency, are you? Well, how do you do? I'm Nigel.
Look, I do a really good pirate accent, Twin.
Sure you do.
Pleased to meet you. My name's
Fucking
Nancy
fight
Drew.
me.
Are you visiting Blackmoor Manor?
I'm researching the Penvillen family, and Mrs. Drake has graciously opened the library for me. Nothing much has been written about the Penvillens. Until now.
Why do you think that is?
It might have something to do with their scandalous history.
Scandalous history.
Something to do with the
Scandalous.
Oh my god! Scandalous history.
Scandalous history?
This
Well,
is scandalous.
having a family member burned as a witch can hardly be considered a mark of pride.
That's also not a mark of shame. What the fuck, dude?
With the Blackmoor beast.
Well, I mean, back then it also wasn't a mark of pride either. He's
I'm-
not wrong.
Yeah, but it's like it's not a mark of pride or a mark of shame at any
Who
point.
was the family
It's just
member?
something that happened.
Yeah, pretty much. It's just an event.
Witchcraft in 1650, quite the height of the witch trials here in Essex.
Although we don't
It
know,
was
we
rumored
don't
that
know
Cromwell
British
arranged the conviction.
like mentality.
Uh huh.
Cromwell?
Oliver Cromwell? Ironsides? I suppose they don't teach history any longer in the U.S. Lady Penvillen was a rather vocal critic.
You know,
of
it's a
Cromwell's
really,
policies,
really
and
dick
hence many
thing
of
to
his
say, but
neighbors
he's
believed
not
in
wrong.
Whether she actually
Wow,
was a
I
practitioner of
have no
witchcraft
idea.
is unknown, although many
Yeah,
visitors
Mr.
to the manor
Homeschool.
during the
I
hearing
shush.
strange, ghostly bells. Some
Even
saw
with that, I
phantom
have
hands
never heard of
floating about
Oliver
the manor,
Cromwell.
tolling their charmed chimes.
I don't think Oliver Cromwell was. Well, hold on. Before I say I don't
Yeah.
think he was real. Oliver.
He was fake. Meanwhile, everyone's just like, "How dare you!" Like typing furiously in the comments.
Oliver Cromwell was an English general and statesman who led the Parliament of England's armies against King Charles I during the English Civil War and ruled the British Isles as Lord Protector from 1653 until his death in 1658. Man, that didn't take long.
Okay, Ironside sounds familiar, and that would explain why. But Cromwell, not really.
Yeah.
I'm very out of touch on it. British history, though. Goddamn. I can ask all of these eventually, right? I don't have to actually choose one.
Yeah, you don't have
Okay.
to actually choose one.
Cool.
The Penvillen
I was
family
having
treasure.
like complete
Centuries, the
indecision
Penvilens
paralysis.
have been very secretive.
Yeah, no, it's not
Some
gonna.
believe they're protectors of a
Well,
fabulous
it gives you as
treasure or
much
of some
information as
dark
possible.
secret.
We don't want him to think we're
Right, I
crazy.
saw some
Okay.
Why
kind
not?
of creature with red
Fuck it.
eyes outside.
Perhaps it was the Blackmoor beast.
What's that?
It's a story that's been told for generations out here. During the 1600s, many of the villagers reported seeing a strange beast with red eyes and giant fangs
I
prowling
bit my
in the
tongue,
moors.
ow.
They asked the mistress of Blackmoor Manor, Eleanor Penvillen, to put a bounty on the beast's head. But, oddly enough, she not only refused, she forbade anyone from hunting the creature. It was rumored that the beast was Eleanor's husband, whom she had cursed for finding out too much about the Penvillen secret.
See, he doesn't think we're crazy. I think he's crazy.
Who are all those paintings of in the Great Hall?
Those are the Penvillens who owned Blackmoor Manor at one time or another.
I'll let you
Wait,
get
what
back to
about
your
all
work.
the treasure?
Hello.
But no,
Hello,
We were
Nancy.
I feel
I'll
fucking
let you get
cheated.
back to your work.
I feel
Goodbye.
cheated because I swear you're supposed to be able to go back to that, but okay.
What the hell, game?
Wait, we did look at that.
Look at what?
We heard the Penvillen treasure, I think.
I don't remember. Oh, where it was rumored that they had treasure or something, right?
Yeah.
I doubt you'll find much of interest in there. They're mainly law books.
Law
Charles
books,
Manor
really?
was a
My god.
prominent judge in the
Who would have
16th
guessed?
century. sad to say he lost his son at a young age, left his estate to his grandson, Thomas.
I also want to point out that I don't know how he knew we were looking at this. Nancy didn't say anything.
You know what? That's a fair
also-
point.
He's through a wall. Like, how? How?
He's not only through a wall, he has his back turned to us, so he obviously has X-ray eyes in the back of his
Those
head.
manuscripts are very old and brittle. They date back to the 14th century. Odo Penvellyn collected most of them. His father, Randolph, and son Milo were rather more interested in military victories than in book collecting.
I don't know. Maybe that does mean they were soldiers.
Yeah, I guess so. Can I? No.
Yeah, you get real turned around in here.
No, I was trying to see if there was anything interactable with this.
That's not an interactable bookcase. It's only the ones on this side.
Those
And
are
only some
mainly
of those at
Penelope
that.
Penvellyn's collections of French novels. She was a patron to a raft of artists, and her salon was quite popular. She was
A full
quite
raft of
libertine,
artists.
Even kept her maiden name
What
after her
exactly is a
marriage.
raft?
It's a imperial measurement, obviously. We're in England
Sure it
after all.
is.
Anything but metric. Okay.
I
Hello.
couldn't quite track the provenance of that piece, but Philippe must have brought it back from the New World. He became quite wealthy as a merchant in the Americas and restored Blackmoor's original splendor
Hey.
after it had been abandoned for years. His
What?
daughter Penelope continued the
Hold on,
renovation,
let's just listen to
commissioning
this.
the construction of this library by Roger Vizier, who built a similar one for the French general Jean Leboeuf.
Beef.
Le Boeuf. What were you gonna say?
So, a raft. A raft is a very large number or collection of people or
Are
things.
you fucking for real?
I am so serious. right
No.
now. It doesn't have an actual number. assigned to
God
it.
damn, I've.
Do you mind if I use this computer?
No, not at all. But it's
Oh,
very
shh.
old. Feel free to use mine if I'm not here.
Who's Alan?
Alan Penvellyn was a noted researcher in computers and languages. Jane let me into his computer, but there was nothing much of interest on it.
What's the password?
I'm not sure.
Do you remember the password?
Yeah, but you can't do it before you find it out.
I already looked at it.
It's
on the way.
Pergamentum exit. I'm not the only one!
Shut up.
Don't tell my sister, but there are ghosts in Blackmoor Manor. 13 of them to be exact. The problem is they're very shy, so they only come out when it's very late at night, usually just after midnight, and even then they only show up in quiet places, like the Great Hall, and the hallways and the conservatory. What's worse, they'll only come out for a very short period of time. But if you can find and touch all 13 ghosts
And
in the
touch.
time allotted,
I love how that's in
I'll give you a
capitals.
prize, one which I guarantee you'll enjoy. So who's ready to go on a ghost hunt?
Fuck yeah.
Oh dear, my watch tells me that the ghosts are not
Your watch is lying.
right now. Come back between midnight and 4 a.m. Farewell till then.
I hate you.
Well, he didn't know.
He knew.
Okay.
Whoa. Okay, hold up. What just happened?
What?
I can't. There's nothing on that side. Wow.
Yeah, there's nothing over there. Okay, now we get to go talk to Jane. Or we can explore this hallway that has nothing in it.
Look, it's a nice hallway. Don't judge the
I
hallway.
wonder what happened in there.
The fire damage is repaired. Okay.
I know what happened, but I feel like it tells you what happened, but I'm not sure anymore.
Can I not?
No, you can interact with it.
Nothing on the sides. Cool.
No.
Super glad. Oh. Oh boy, that's a puzzle.
No, it's not. Wow!
Is it not?
Kind of.
I refuse to believe that's not a puzzle sitting there waiting to be solved.
Kind of.
No.
Just remember all of these coat of arms.
Right, yeah, sure, totally. Mm-hmm. No. Fuck.
Don't go back in there,
Nope.
please. Don't talk to Nigel.
Yeah, because the symbols are all the stuff that was on here that were on the other shields. Why do these people have just like the weirdest shit for coats of arms? Like genuinely, the weirdest shit.
You'll see as we play. You'll see.
Hello.
It stopped working.
Well, shit. Can I offer you a nice key in this time of need?
Stop it. You and that key.
I'll
You know what the key goes to, and you're trying it in every single place.
I'll find out someday. You can't keep your secrets forever.
You're correct.
I'd better stay inside. If I track mud in the house, Mrs. Drake will kill
Oh,
me.
we cannot leave. We can get thrown out.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
That's an option?
Kind of. It just second chances you. Like,
What's this?
that's the library.
Wait, what's the metal door then? Conservatory.
That's the conservatory. What?
Brain no works. I'm old, leave me alone!
You're not that old. Go back,
Look,
forward. There you go.
Hey,
Now
look, a
that,
door.
No, that's not. No.
Hey, look, a door.
No. Why do you fight me?
I'm not fighting you in particular, just everyone else in general. Alright.
Hi, you must be Nancy.
God damn it.
I'm so pleased you're
Yeah,
here.
no.
I'm
Jane will
I know
yank
you've
you
come
into
to
some
visit my stepmom,
dialogue.
but I'd love it if you could pop by whenever you get the chance. Oh, we'll have such fun. Let's play a game.
Not right now.
I'll have to play it eventually anyways.
Yeah.
Questions
Yep.
first.
Sure, what do you want to know? About Mummy? I mean, Linda. I do hope you'll help. She's been a bit out of sorts lately.
When did she start getting sick?
I was playing in Mummy's room when she wasn't there, and when I looked up, there was a lady all dressed in black putting something on Mummy's nightstand.
The woman left something?
The lady put a note on Mummy's nightstand, but I didn't read it. That's when Mummy started feeling poorly. I don't want to think about that. Let's play a game. It will cheer me up.
Was there an affair of some kind?
Where'd that come
Right now,
from?
but maybe
I don't
later.
know.
You can come in anytime you want, even if I'm not here.
Did I
I've got
actually
some
hit
really
something with that
special
one?
things. I'm so happy you've come, Nancy. I hope
Oh
you
my
enjoy
god, I
it.
did!
Hmm?
Was I right about that?
No. I'm just confused about where that came from.
Because if a note was left on the nightstand implicating something to her with a threat of some kind, she would immediately start feeling poor.
Okay, fair logic. Not what happened, but fair logic. Now, you gotta remember how crazy the people in this
Nigel
house
gave
are.
that to me when I was in the library once. I think he was hoping it would scare me, but it didn't. I'm too smart to believe in that sort of stuff.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I'm just like very briefly skimming.
No problem.
Increasingly ill-tempered and aggressive.
Can we
Yeah.
appreciate the drawings in here, though?
I know,
Like,
right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh!
Mm-hmm.
No, bad. No, twin, don't you start.
I can't help it.
Yeah, you could. You very much could. You're just not trying.
I like the song.
Hmm.
You haven't heard the words yet.
If you can't beat them, join. What? Excuse me? The old saying, if you can't beat them, join them, goes a long way in explaining the source and longevity of many monster legends. What are you talking about? Who wrote this? God, that picture.
I don't know what that picture is, I'll be honest. It's so weird.
Oh.
Yep.
Okay. Cool.
Fun fact, that book shows up a lot throughout some games.
Really?
Yeah, they leave little Easter eggs of past games in every
Huh.
game. Powering down again, are we?
Me? What? No.
I used that to make cakes for Lulu the parrot. That's why the ingredients are so nasty. Like I would eat mealworms. Aren't you glad we don't have to use that thing to cook our food?
I saw the kitchen. What happened to it?
I guess you could say I happened to it, but it was Ethel's fault. She inspired me to study the oxidation rates of different kinds of cookie doughs. Only my snickerdoodle experiment got away from me.
There we go. It does tell you. Okay. Yeah, Jane happened to the kitchen.
Okay.
She might have blown it up a little bit.
A little bit?
That's my family tree. Ask me anything about anyone. Go on, ask me.
Who were the ones that it was Randolph and Odo who were like the military
Odo.
dudes.
That's an odd name.
Yeah, he isn't very exciting really. Like farming and cows. His son Milo is much more interesting.
What about Milo?
Milo inherited not only his
There it
grandfather's
is.
red hair, but his military prowess. Milo was instrumental in the siege of Caen and was awarded even more lands by Henry V.
Well, that explains that.
So the ones in red are the ones that have all
Tell
owned
me
at
about
some point
Barrett.
Blackmoor Manor.
He drowned on his
Mm.
19th birthday.
Rip.
Yeah, a little bit. Okay. How often am I gonna have to go back and reference this?
Not too often. Haley wants a book.
Looks like you're learning some interesting stuff.
Bet you wouldn't say that if you were the one who had to learn it.
Haley, what now?
Went to bed.
You had a guinea pig?
Yes, but it died.
When?
I don't know. I'd really rather not think about it, alright?
God, you need to not be so fucking happy about everything. Nancy, Jesus.
I totally love that show. Isn't
Oh
Brady
God, I'm
Armstrong
sorry.
so total hottie?
So are you dying?
I don't know where that cough came from.
So you're not dying.
Hopefully not.
So disappointed in you right now. Ah, fuck it, I'm gonna get the Easter egg.
It serves no purpose. It's just funny to get it. I think it's 10 shatters? I want to say it's 10. It might be 10.
So why exactly did you ever, why did you find this on your own?
I was a kid who was spooked by the game and didn't want to leave the room. So I just found something to play with, and I found that, and I found it by accident, and every time now I get it.
Oh my god. You were
Stop
spooked
judging
by
me.
the
I can hear
game?
you judging me. Look, the game is kind of spooky sometimes, okay? Look, when... Oh, I forgot about that!
Nani?
Yeah, the chattering teeth cluck after you get the Easter egg. It's not every time, though. Or is it every time?
Why?
It might be.
Just, oh my god.
That was written by Charles Pemberlin way back in like the 1500s. When I read it, it seemed really familiar, you know?
No, I don't. As the moon rises upon, so at night, with the moon rising, fear not, but draw upon the strength of absent friends. What?
Is that what that means?
What?
I know what that's the key to the puzzle, but
And toast their memories in happiness and wonder. With the stalwart heart of a knight, let charity be thy guiding angel. Okay, stay firm in knowledge as a dedicated geometer. Still not a word!
I still don't think that's a word.
And fear not the ravages of Father Time. For, dear child, as you learn the lessons of folly, the secrets of this world shall dawn in thy soul. So at moonrise.
Is that what that
upon
means?
The strength of... Really?
Okay, you want me to tell you what it goes to?
No. I kind of
Okay,
want to figure
you
that
wanna
out.
figure it out. Okay. We need to order food.
Who's this?
Picture.
That's my mum, my real mum. She's an opera singer. It's not like she's famous or anything, but she does live in Paris.
What is this book?
What?
Don't know really.
I'm
Ethel
trying
gave
to
it me.
remember
She
what
said it
the
belonged
name
to
of
my
the actress that
grandfather.
plays Nancy
Do
is.
you think
Nancy.
Brittany Armstrong is cute?
Still, seriously, the most Sailor Moon fucking symbols.
Lonnie Manella, that's her name.
Okay. Oh, that's a map.
Mhm.
It looks like a map.
It might
It's
be a
like
map.
directions. That's a
It
dead
might be.
end,
I don't
and
rem-
that
I
goes
don't
to the
remember.
dragon. Or that's the correct thing, and if you go to the dragon, you're fucked. So I'll just remember the
actually don't
Saturn.
remember.
No, that's not Saturn. Jupiter. Jupiter symbol. Wait a sec. As the moon rises upon thee. Does this match that at all? I
Mm-mm.
don't think so. Nothing else. Okay. Alright, what else am I missing here?
Just wait till we get to make those cakes for Lulu. Oh boy.
What?
We have to make cakes for Lulu.
I
at
mean,
some
I
point.
gathered that, but why is this a bad thing?
Nothing, it's just be careful not to poison the bird. That's one of the ways you get thrown out of Blackmoor.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it didn't spook me this time.
Directory? Directory. Wait, how do we order the food again?
It's on the phone in the room. I think I started the download, didn't I? That's what's wrong with the stream.
You Penbelin here?
Hello, Mr. Penbelin. This is Nancy Drew. I'm the one who's visiting Linda. You know, from the United States,
That
across
Hugh.
the pond.
Yes, of course. Are you at Blackmoor?
Yes, I am, and I've talked to Linda.
Good for you, because frankly, that's something I've been quite unable to do lately. These temper tantrums of hers make rational discourse well nigh impossible.
How long have these tantrums been going on?
Ever since I left for Italy. We'll be talking on the phone about the weather or Jane's lessons or something equally innocuous, and suddenly she'll be bellowing at me and slamming the phone down.
Are you sure
That's
you didn't
it. You got those two
inadvertently say
choices.
something?
Yeah.
You know,
Neither one is
argumentative?
good.
I promise you, these rages of hers are totally uncalled for and quite unbearable. I love her dearly, but she's making things very difficult.
Okay.
I understand that Mrs. Drake is your aunt?
Yes, Aunt Letitia. We're not very close, however. She's always been rather aloof, much more interested in being a Penbelin than a person, if you know what I mean.
What?
She's more obsessed with the fame of
She
the family
seems kind
name
of
than...
irritable.
Mm.
That's putting it mildly.
But then I imagine she's feeling a bit
Or rather,
insecure.
preserving
She's
the
getting on in
family
years
name,
and living
then.
alone, and she's totally dependent upon me. Financially, that is. Although there is the 6-month habitation clause.
The what?
Oh.
According to the Penvillin rules of inheritance,
Mm-hmm.
the spouse of Blackmoor Manor's
Mm-hmm.
current owner, that would be Linda since I'm the current owner, the spouse of the current owner must reside in the manor for at least 6 months. Should she or he leave the manor before 6 months is up, ownership of 1/2 of the estate immediately passes to the next legal heir.
And that would be Mrs. Drake.
Correct.
We got our Scooby-Doo motive. Ladies and gentlemen.
I
I met your
told
daughter,
you,
Jane.
beware.
The bundle of
The
energy,
game will
isn't it?
make everyone look guilty at some point.
I get the feeling that she's a little lonely.
I'm sure she is, what with a private tutor instead of school and Linda being under the weather. And coming back to Blackmoor no doubt reminds her of her real mother. Renee and I were divorced almost 2 years ago. Jane went into a bit of a tailspin for a while, but she's come to adore Linda. She's been calling her mummy since the day we were married.
Have you spent much time on your father's computer? The one that's in the library?
I dare say I've never touched it. Mathematics, computer science, linguistics, all the things that fascinated my scholarly father bored me to tears. He gave up on me quite early on. With Jane, however, it was a different story.
What do you mean?
From the day she was born, my father doted on her, far more than he ever doted on me. Read to her, bought her books, games. Truth be told, I was a bit jealous. He passed away when she was still a toddler, so it's unlikely she remembers all the attention he showered on her. But I do, and I still find it so out of character as to be mystifying.
It was nice talking to you.
This is an extremely busy time for me, so I apologize in advance if you call and I'm unavailable.
I understand.
Good. Cheerio. Boar's Head Pub, this is Tommy.
Hi, this is Nancy Drew. I'm supposed to call you if I want some food.
Right. Nancy Drew, out at the old Blackmoor Manor, are
God,
you?
no.
You must be, ain't you? We'll fix you up for some Bex and posh. Just tell me what you like.
I refuse to believe anyone actually talks like this.
There are Cockney people who sound like that.
And a delicious dog's eye, me forking knife, just rubber duck.
I refuse.
Hello?
Could you repeat that?
Sure, we've got some loop-de-loop bangers and mash, pinky and perky
Loop
and a
de loop,
dog's eye,
bangs,
and they're
nice,
all vanilla.
pinky and perky.
Bangers and mash.
Rightio, Uncle Fred and Johnny Rudder.
Okay.
Alright then, we'll come round and leave it at your roaring. Oh, and we've got no hot potato about, so it might take a bit, but we'll have it up to you.
A
in no
car?
time. Fish and taters.
Yes.
I fucking refuse. With everything within my body.
You turned the light off. Good job.